Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Healthy and Holy. I'm Rachel, and I make videos to teach and equip you to live healthy, whole, and holy unto God's glory. So I just wanted to make this short little video and tell you guys something that just really blessed me today. I've had a semi-hard week, well, kind of more like 2 weeks, but just emotionally ups and downs and times of like deep discouragement, and then other times of just like, okay, God, you got this, and then back down again. And so it's been a roller coaster. I don't know if you guys have had the same kind of week, but there have definitely been times that I've just really had to cry out to the Lord, which is what we do, and that's all we can do, really. That's the true solution. And so I did that this week, and today I was just so blessed because I call it my for the one moment. And so when I feel discouraged about maybe not reaching as many people as I want to, or if I'm feeling like I worked on something really hard and it was all for nothing, or something like that, I have these moments of for the one. And it's moments where if one person comes up to me and says they're blessed, that one person is touched or one person is impacted, even in the smallest amount, then I've done my job, because the Lord asks us to work unto Him, work unto God, not as to men. And so if I'm working unto Him, He is a God who is a for the one God. We see this in Luke 15 of several parables, but I guess the one we're most familiar with is the parable of the lost sheep. And we have this amazing song, Reckless Love, where it talks about how God leaves the 99 for the one. And what's neat about that story is that it's not just Him leaving the 99 and going to get the one, but it's rejoicing over the one, that is a party, that if just one person is blessed. And so if we're called to love like Christ loves, not only is it sacrificial because He died for us, but it's a for the one love, that if we have to forsake all things just to reach one person, if our ministry, if our mission, if our calling reaches one person, then we've done our job. And that is humbling. That is countercultural. That's counter intuitive of everything we've learned and known and are taught and see on media, that it's all about the masses and can you reach the most? Do you have the most followers, the most likes, the most people touched, the most hands raised for a worship service, or whatever it is. And I'm not demeaning the masses, but our goal should not be the masses. Our goal should be for the one, because we are serving the one who gives us our calling. And so I had two instances this week, or really that I realized today. One of them had to do with just work with YouTube and all that stuff, and getting to help them out. And then the second one didn't even have anything to do with my work, but sometimes it's our experiences in our lives. And there's so many times where we can question, like, God, why did I have to go through this? God, why am I going through this fire? This is for naught, right? And a lot of times I find myself just satisfied and thankful that I'm closer to the Lord, that I've had more intimacy with God through those experiences. But there's also moments where He brings us people into our lives where He's made us the forerunners, and we've gone through something and now they're going through it, and we get to be someone who walks with them through whatever they're going through, and to truly say, I know what you're feeling. And there's nothing more comforting, I know, and during different experiences in my life, to have someone who's walked down my same road, and for them to walk alongside me and say, I know what you're feeling. I remember how that felt. I remember those tears. I remember that anger. I remember that happiness, that elatedness. Those people are very special, but it takes us going through the fire. And so the verse that keeps coming to mind when I think about this is Psalm 66:12, where it says, I went through fire and we walked through water, but he brought us out and into rich fulfillment. And so whatever you're going through, whether it be fire or water, whatever it is, that he brings you out into rich fulfillment, and he uses your story to touch the one, whoever it is. So who's your one? Who's your one person that the Lord is using you to touch? And if it's more than one, yes and amen. But if not, that's okay too. Thanks, guys, for listening. Leave comments below if you've had those moments as well. I love you guys. Keep following what I'm doing. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram. If you have any questions, just let me know. Love y'all.